Hey Jay, it's Sam and Will in Ashland, Oregon, and I'm doing the video for Sam to get this whole thing for you, so you can open up a claim against UPS or with UPS, however you want to look at it, to get this thing fixed. And so first, I'm gonna just kind of roll you through what the functional issues are. I have yet to put any of the knobs on or do anything to any of that. I've just there's no point because it's not working. I haven't messed with it in any way except for powered it up. I made sure that it's powered on in a static free grounded outlet, and yeah, so here it goes. I'm gonna power it up, and this is what it would do normally. Sometimes it just stays in this mode. I've powered it up. This is the 5th time I've powered it up from the time that it's arrived and been unpackaged. I have only powered it up this 5th time to now, and sometimes it just stays with this. I think it was like the 3rd time. Okay, then it goes to this. This is what it usually does. Initializing 0. And then what it's supposed to do, but is not doing, as you can see, is it's supposed to go to sound 0. It's supposed to just start with the first sound 0, and it'll read that in the manual if you check that out too. And so I followed the manual very carefully, so to make sure that I didn't mess this up. And it just stays like that. Super bummer. No audio. I've tested the audio. Here's a pair of headphones, and I've tested the audio, and nothing is happening. If you really want me to do, I guess I can. That's the headphone jack. And I guess if I hold this close and I'll just wait. You're supposed to wait, but I mean it shouldn't take this long. It really shouldn't take this long. I think you know that too. So we don't have to sit and quabble about that. I'm holding the headphone, as you can see, it's right here in my hand, up to the camera, and there's nothing coming out. 0 audio, and I can even I don't know what it's going to do, but this is the master volume. I can crank that up, and it's still nothing. So I don't know. My theory is that since this is such a delicate machine, it's a Linux computer essentially, that it was not packaged well enough by UPS. I don't think Jay is really to blame for this. Although if it was me, I would have packaged it better, but that's because I've had experience with some things like this. And yeah, I would have packaged it better. I think something got shaken loose, and inside there, I think there's probably just a connection that needs to be reconnected, and from there, this thing probably needs to have a system reboot. And I think overall that would probably cost like somewhere in the realm of, you know, $500 to $600. I think $1,000 would be probably the most. But I don't know though. I really don't know what's wrong with it. So, but that's just my guess. I haven't tried to open it or anything like that either. So just to clarify that, here we'll take a look at the screws, because he was like, I made sure those screws were in the right place. Wow, that doesn't really give me very good resolution. So, how did you get pictures of that? Okay, that's not giving me very good resolution, but whatever. The screws are in the same place. I don't care. I can take pictures of it later. Okay, so this is the lane part. Is it now that it's on, I'm forced to just do an emergency shut off. So holding that down, and it's off. So yeah, now I'm going to walk you over to the packaging, and we're going to kind of go through that. This is the original box. Very cool. Oh wait, before we go anywhere, this is the one thing, the one speck of visual damage. Everything else looks great. It looks awesome. The keys don't look bent. This is the one spot where I can report there may be some damage, and I'll lift it up so you can kind of see right there. Oh man, that's heavy. Jeez, let me see if I can get underneath like this. Oh, that's also really crappy resolution. But anyways, right here, it's supposed to be a screw there, and the head's broken off. The screw is still in place. Kind of hear it rattling a little bit. but the head's broken off, and it's dented right here. It's all messed up. So I think the corners took a beating. Yeah, right there, you can see that. So I think the corners took a beating, and that might have shaken something loose in there. It could have shaken loose the keyboard connection point that's in there. I don't know. And we'll come over here to the packaging materials, and you get an idea of how not well packaged this was. These are the 2 rolls of foam that were placed in between these, and basically one of these was on each side, and the keyboard kind of fits right in here on the sides. I'll kind of demonstrate that a little bit as well. I'll use this side, and yeah, so it fit right on there like that. Let me get in there a little better. Sorry guys. Make this easy for everybody. Maybe you guys can get a few laughs in the process. Yeah, so it's supposed to fit. It was fitted like that, but really that's not enough. I mean, just these 2 little things on the side. I mean, no, I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have done that. I have an Alesis A6 Andromeda that's broken because of this same type of thing. Just shipping, you know, these types of items is really, it's delicate. I mean, there's a lot of bits and pieces and parts in there, and if something gets loose, it can fry something if it gets turned on, or, you know, it can just not work. And this guy has been just sitting here for the last year because I bought it off of a dude on Craigslist, and he just didn't package it right. Oh, he used the original packaging, and it just was not enough. And it was shipped from LA, which isn't that far away from us. So I mean, really, you know, this is just, I think UPS really should have known that this was not the way to deal with something like this. And this was the piece that went in the middle, and it was kind of gripping over the keys. I'm surprised it didn't break the keys. But I'm also just kind of a little wary as to, like, just based on these cuts, like, none of these cuts really match anything on the keyboard, really. So I'm just a little like, are these the actual pieces used for this actual unit, or, you know, like, is this really the original packaging, is the question that's bubbling up. So anyways, very minimal bubble wrap. This cloth blanket thing, which I don't know really what the purpose of that was, or this piece of foam was meant to attach here. And I haven't really unwrapped any of this stuff, just this guy. So yeah, that's everything. And I can't say it was packaged well enough. The outer was just this. So it was just this box on the outside of that box. So there was really no padding. It was technically double box, but I mean, with just another layer of cardboard, that's not going to really suffice in shock resistance. And you'll kind of get a look at some of the corners here where it definitely took a beating. Customs will sometimes open packages and inspect them and then reseal them, which I think might have happened. I don't know. I mean, customs, when things are going through Homeland Security in the United States, they tend to take that pretty seriously. So anyways, I can't really think of anything else right now to put in this video. Jay, if you can think of anything that you want me to film or take pictures of in detail, let me know. I'm so totally willing to work with you on this. I feel so sorry for you, dude. I've been through it with other things, and I'm willing to work with you. We're both willing to work with you and make sure that this thing gets taken care of. And yeah, we really want to keep it. We want to keep it. It's a really cool synth. I'm really sad that I don't even get to hear it. It's kind of a bummer. So yeah, man, give us a call or email us and get this claim fired up as soon as possible, and hopefully we can get UPS to take care of it. All right, thanks, man.